Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to be doing something called stealth camping. It's basically where you camp in a public area, preferably like in a city or near a road, somewhere where like cars and stuff drive by or people walk by. And basically you try not to get found because it is illegal. So basically you try to go in looking inconspicuous. So I have all my camping stuff in this backpack and in this plastic bag. So really I can just put on this backpack and just carry this plastic bag and kind of just look like I'm like a person who's like walking home from work carrying groceries or something. It's already dark out, so I better get going. So let's do this. So I'm just on my way down to the park now. It's -2 degrees Celsius, so kind of chilly. It's supposed to get to -4 tonight. There's also a possibility of snow, so it's pretty bright outside. There's a lot of clouds that are reflecting the city light, so should have pretty good visibility. Alright, I have just entered the park. Kind of gonna head over there to some trees where I can hunker down. There's an animal over here. It was pretty low to the ground. I think it might be a coyote or something. There's been a couple coyote attacks this year, so one animal I probably should just be wary of is coyotes. I can hear it. It's paralleling me on the other side of the river. There's some ducks there in the water. An owl. Wow. Doesn't even make any noise when it flies. That's so cool. Alright, so there's this kind of island here with a little stream flowing in between. And there's this ice here. And if I can walk across this ice, oh yeah. That didn't sound good. Okay, the bag's there. I have my other junk here. Okay, we're on the other side of the island now. I'm gonna get set up and I'll show you guys my camp. Alright, so right next to this beaver dam here, there's this flat area here. And down there is just like a little stream. And then I have like this 4-foot tall wall of grass that'll keep me hidden from the trail. Coyotes are going crazy. Alright, so I have my sleeping bag and my sleeping bag liner right now laid on my tarp, my backpack and my supplies. I'm gonna make some food to eat now. It's very foggy down here. You can't see it on camera very good, but there's a low mist everywhere. I'm right next to the water, so this is probably gonna be the coldest spot in the creek. So we'll have a good test of my new sleeping bag, and yeah, it'll be fun. Yeah, there's definitely like mice or like a small bird in this grass here. Alright, the ham is sizzling. Oh yeah, it's getting there. Alright, the ham is done. It's very delicious. Kind of just have to cook it piece by piece. There's another piece in the pot right now, sizzling. This piece is done. There's that owl again. Over there up on that tree. This is the setup. I got my my bed there on top of the tarp. The tarp just folds over me. I got my stuff on the ground. There's an animal in those in that grass right there. It's just like a mouse or something. And yeah, I got the water here. Here's the beaver dam. All right, so it's about 1 o'clock in the morning. Snowing a little bit of like pellet-like snow. But that's not my main concern right now. My main concern, this sounds a little weird, but like, so I was on my phone and I was just trying to read something, and like my vision, like there's something wrong with my vision. Like I couldn't read the words, like they were like disappearing, and I'm looking into like the dark sky right now, and I have like a crack, like that, there's like a seam that's like running through my vision, and it's like a crack, and like if I'm looking at the right spot, it's like the objects that are like kind of along that crack kind of get blurry and disappear. So it's kind of weird. The my vision problem, it's like it got really bad just like 1 minute ago, and it kind of feels like it's going away now, but like I can still notice it, and I'm like trying to read on my phone. It's like still kind of like hard to read things, because like on the left kind of upper left side of my vision, like the words suddenly go like invisible, like they blend into the background and they go blurry and stuff. And like if I hold still, I can see like flashes of like different colors, just like random different colors in that area. This is not a fun experience right now. I'm super comfortable though. I was lying in my sleeping bag, I was all warm and stuff, but yeah, this is not ideal. Alright, screw it, I'm just gonna go to sleep here. If I just close my eyes and fall asleep, hopefully things are better in the morning. It's already showing a couple, I mean it's still pretty crappy vision right now, but it's showing a little bit of signs of maybe improving. So alright, I'll let you guys know in the morning. So good night. Getting kind of snowed on right now. There's some little snow and wet droplets on my backpack. I mean my sleeping bag. Maybe I do have brain damage. There's no danger down here, and in most places, honestly. Like when people find out that I camp alone, they're like, "Oh my gosh, you must be like so scared." And I am really scared, although I really shouldn't be. Like I practice like basic like just like wilderness safety. Just like I don't put food in my shelter. I don't know, do stupid stuff. So I've never really been in much danger. The most danger I've ever been in, actually, so it was me, my brother, and my two cousins, and it was early spring, and we were out in Kananaskis, and yeah, we went out there. Our first night, it was cloudy all day. We woke up in the morning, we had about an inch or two of snow that had fallen on us, and we hiked all that day. It was pretty good, and we got to our second spot, and it started raining and snowing. We got all the slush, and we got all soaking wet. And my cousin was like, both of my cousins and my brother were like all right, although I had been out collecting like most of the firewood and like stuff, so I was soaking wet, and I had no dry clothes to change into. And then it got dark, and then I got really cold. I was shivering. I couldn't stop shivering. I was sitting right next to the fire. My clothing was like getting super hot to the touch because I was so close to the fire, although I just couldn't stop shivering. So at like 1 in the morning, we just packed up and walked like 10 kilometers back to the truck. No, not 10 kilometers, or it might have been close to 10 kilometers, but we walked back. We got back, and I didn't stop shivering until we were like halfway home. So I'm pretty sure I had hypothermia, and that's really the most dangerous situation I've been in. And it wasn't even that dangerous, because like most people, when they die in like survival situations and camping stuff like that, it's usually because of thirst, or they just succumb to the elements. And like as long as you just practice like basic animal and like bear safety, there's really nothing to worry about. And like camping, like random camping, and like just like backpacking stuff, anyone can do it. It's like I mean, I'm glad more people don't do it, because I like being alone out there, but it's really not that difficult, and people are always surprised to hear that I do it. And I think it's a really awesome thing that everyone should do, except when you get brain problems and he can't see. That's really scary. So yeah, I'll probably go to sleep now, and hopefully my vision is cleared up in the morning and nothing permanent happens. A weird little animal just like ran right by my head, like I don't know, it was weird. It was like a black ferret. Just like ran from like here down into the water area. Who knows, maybe it was like some muskrat or something. Probably smelled the bacon grease. Man, I hope I don't wake up cuddled up to some rodent in my sleeping bag. That would suck. Alright, I hope nothing else happens tonight. Unless it's really cool, I hope it happens so I can show you guys. There is someone over there. Yeah, there's someone over there. I think they may have seen me. I'm not sure. They're walking on the broken ice. I have my knife out. They seemed kind of drunk. It's about 3 in the morning. I heard him walking on the broken ice, kind of. I heard him walking on the ice, and the surface layer of ice was crunching a lot. And I got up out of my sleeping bag really fast, and I stood up. But he was walking on the ice, and I don't think he could hear me. I hear him again. He's coming towards me. I have my knife out. Man, I hope he just leaves me alone. I hope he's not dangerous. He's stopped. He's really close by. If you're up this late, he's walking again. He's walking. He's still close by. I haven't heard him move, but I know he's still pretty close. If you're up at 3 in the morning walking around through the grass, not even on the trail, I don't know what he's doing. He might be crazy or something. I haven't heard any footsteps going away from there. He's just maybe. I've tried looking. I stood up and tried looking for him. I didn't see him, but he might be just crouched down, or he might be standing over there behind the tall grass. His footsteps were pretty loud though, so I think he's probably still over there. I should have brought a bigger knife. I don't know if I'll feel comfortable going back to sleep after this. Alright, it's been like 20 minutes, and I still haven't heard him leave. I just heard a noise over there. I heard a thump. Alright guys, it's 5 in the morning, and as you can see, I made it home. So I was texting with my brother, or I was posting on my Snapchat story the situation, and my brother texted me because me and him have opposite sleep cycles, so he was going to work and I was going to bed. So he texted me and he called me, and I was whispering to him on the phone, and we decided that I was gonna start talking to him really loud, and he would start talking on the phone really loud, and I would tell him exactly where I was, because really quiet, so I could hear his footsteps so clear. He was so close to me, and there's no way he snuck off. If he snuck off, I would have heard him walking, so he was still there somewhere. I have no idea who he was, but so yeah, I packed up with my brother on the phone, and then I walked home, and yeah, I should probably get some sleep now.